People will tell you everything you need to know if you ask the right questions or keep quiet long enough for them to continue speaking. You don't have to talk all the time. The biggest mistake as a collector that you can make is not listening, or worse, interrupting the customer. Because if you would listen just a little bit longer, they may have given you that key information you're looking for to assist you in your collection effort. Next slide. So when you call a customer and you state the reason for your call, just wait for an answer, no matter how long the pause is. Remember, the first person who speaks first loses. And it's not you're going to have complete silence. You may go, Mr. Jones, did you hear what I said? Are you with me, Mr. Jones? Things like that will increase the probability that they will, in fact, speak back to you. Next slide, please. So, some basic listening concepts are, number one, concentrate. And if you don't understand something, ask questions to clear it up. And over the years, I've seen a lot of collectors who just don't ask the questions. They just over it and go over it, and they just go on to the next thing. So if you can practice shutting out distractions and focusing your mind on the person's words, okay, and limit your own talking or interrupting, sorry about that. I thought I had the phone completely off. So you want to practice shutting out distractions. I mean, if you're in a call center with a lot of people, I mean, it's a noisy environment. So you want to be able to at least control those things that you can control. And that's done by you yourself, not letting what's going on near you disrupt you from getting your job done. You also don't want to jump to conclusions just because the person on the other end of the phone says, well, I can't pay this at all. Well, let's find out what they mean by that. Just don't put it as it's a complete no, okay? And you want to listen for overtones. You want to really see and test their intentions. Next slide, please. You want to listen between the lines for what's said and what's not said. You find a lot about people, the way they talk and react. Use interjections, paraphrases. Let the customer know you're listening by making an occasional interjection like yes or I see. Next slide, please. Take notes. That's a very important thing, because if you're in a call center environment, you may or may not be the person that makes the follow-up call, and it's in your best interest and in your fellow workers' best interest for everyone to try and maintain the major points of the conversation and make sure they're put into the system. If you have a nagging inner voice, okay, you're kind of talking to yourself, you want to control that, because that may get in the way of you listening and also as to your decision.